Welcome to the Georgia Department of Education Math Professional Learning video. This video is specifically designed for 4th grade educators and will focus on Standard 4083. Standard 4083 is directly linked to student success in other word problem standards in 4th grade. For example, in Standard 4MD2, students are solving multi-step measurement-based word problems. This standard is a major foundational block in the student's mathematical journey from now until high school graduation. Even in 7th grade, our students will be asked to solve real-world math problems using all 4 operations with rational numbers. As a part of this standard, students are expected to represent these problems using equations that use a symbol or letter to represent the unknown quantity and assess the reasonableness of their answers using mental computation and estimation strategies, which include rounding. A few important ideas to remember is that solving multi-step word problems require the students read and understand the context of the problem. Focus should be on the information given and what the problem is asking, not just focusing on the numbers. Another key idea to remember is that focus should not be on finding keywords to indicate the 4 operations. When the focus is on keywords, students tend to ignore the meaning of the problem, thus misinterpreting the problem, which leads to an incorrect solution. For example, let's consider the word left. Left is often a word that is taught to signal subtraction, but in this problem, Mel baked some cookies. She ate 5 and had 3 left. How many cookies did Mel bake? Can you see how misleading teaching keywords would be in this situation? Most students would immediately subtract 5 minus 3 to get 2 cookies. But if we teach our students to focus and understand the context of the problem, we see that the problem calls for the operation of addition. A great professional development article to read about this is the 13 Math Rules That Expire, which can be found in the resource section of this video. Another point is that making sense of word problems through reasoning and multiple representations, such as drawing models or having discussion, is a much more productive approach to problem solving and increasing student proficiency with the standards of mathematical practices. Have any of these statements ever crossed your mind when it comes to teaching the concept of word problems to your students? They don't think critically. They just go straight to the numbers, and they start with whatever operation they just want to, or they learned, or they just prefer. Students do not tend to read and truly interact with the context of the problem to see what and how they are being asked to manipulate the numbers. They only want to solve one step. This is where our Standard of Mathematical Practice 1, Perseverance, really plays an integral role. By using rigorous multi-step problems, we are not only increasing our students' mastery of SMP 1, but also many other SMPs, which are related to life skills. Enter the amazing concept of numberless word problems. In essence, numberless word problems are designed to provide scaffolding that allows students the opportunity to develop a better understanding of the underlying structure and context of any given word problem. This is a great way to structure word problems even for struggling students because it starts off in a non-threatening way. This approach steers clear of numbers. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But this approach allows students to build confidence before they ever have to solve any portion of the word problem with numbers. Numberless word problems begin by reading the problem to the students without the numbers added and asking what do they notice and wonder about the problem they see. Make sure to keep track of what the students say either through pictures, models, or words. In this case, the teacher is tracking the students' thoughts on the words some, fewer, and even less, as well as recording the possible word problems that the students were predicting may be asked once all the information is revealed. Next begins the slow, intentional release of the numbers in the word problem. This method provides a level of scaffolding for students and allows time for discussions, predictions, estimates, and many other important math strategies. Once students are given the main word problem, without the majority of the numbers, students converse with each other over what strategies they may use to arrive at a solution. This step helps in ensuring the students understand the context of the problem before the main numbers are given. This also allows students to use numbers that they feel successful with in trying to determine a solution for the given word problem. This strategy is a great concept to teach students. Read the problem, understand the context, try it with simple numbers, and then use the numbers in the problem that are given. So we've got 3 flavors. Anything else? Any words stand out to you? Fewer.
Even less.
Okay, so what do these words mean? Let's talk about these words. What do those mean? What does some mean? An amount? Okay, what does fewer mean?
Pints of strawberry.
Okay, so we know she shipped fewer pints of lemon frozen. It's going to be less than the amount of strawberries. Is that what you're telling me? Okay, so what about the next one?
less. Less than fewer. Which is even, yeah.
So it's even less than the fewer?
Less than less.
So this is even less than this one. Okay, so y'all want to get brave? You know we're big on estimation here. You want to get brave? You want to try to make some estimates?
I think there'll be 3 pints of strawberry, 2 pints of lemon, and then 1 pint of tart cherry.
And I love how you were saying pints of and giving me that precision. I love that.
Probably strawberry pints 5, I would say, and then lemon 3, and then even less 1.
Of what?
Tart cherry.
Tart cherry. Okay, look at both of these. Why is everybody saying, like this one says 3 strawberry, 2 lemon, 1 tart cherry, and then this one has 5, 3, and 1. Where are we getting that information from?
Because some fewer and even less. We're thinking even lesser than fewer, and then less than less.
Good. So we know there's got to be some kind of order. So which one's going to have the most out of all these flavors? We already know that, right? Without a fact, we know the most are going to be strawberry. And then what's going to be the second place, so to say? The second
Lemon.
So lemon will be second, so to say. And what's going to be the least amount?
Tart cherry.
Okay, well, let me tell you for sure, you are more on the right track on this side with what my question is going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the question. I'm going to hand you out a piece of paper, just like you were doing out. Now you're going to see all the numbers and you're going to see the question. Okay, so go ahead. Think about what steps you're going to have to take to figure out this problem now. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, Brendan, 5 plus what? 5 plus 5 plus 8 is 18. Yeah, but you mean carry the 1 twice, so it would be 14 plus 5 plus 9.
The use of numberless word problems in our classroom is extremely effective because we are in essence forcing the students out of the number world of math and into the literacy world of math, thus having them intentionally interact and understand the context of any given word problem. The slow, intentional reveal of a numberless word problem allows students to truly understand what the story problem is asking and not just look for key words. Did you notice how simple it was to incorporate other math strategies into this one task, like estimation and reasoning? A good idea when using this strategy is to reuse the information the next day and change the question stem. This would go a long way in helping reinforce the student's understanding of what the information we know is and how to manipulate the information to solve a different type of word problem. A great way to make a technology connection to this standard is to use the resource thinking blocks. In particular, the multiplication and division with more than one operation application. Here is a sample word problem that is perfect for Standard 408-3. This tool does an amazing job of reinforcing the practice of moving away from teaching key words to teaching visualizing and modeling as a much more effective way to construct meaning out of a word problem. Thank you for watching this professional learning video as brought to you by the Georgia Department of Education Math Division. In addition to this video, you also have the article discussed earlier about the 13 math rules that expire.